microphone out, and then because they're about to start. About to start. All right. Are we live?
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Capitalist speaking on behalf of SCSN on SBC, saying thank you for joining us for tonight's World Series coverage between the Chicago Ravens and the Miami Sharks, Season 8 of IPU. We have a couple of pregame slides we're going to get through while the lineups are set. Stadium is ready. So, Riley, take us away.
All right. So first, we have the tiebreaker that they face each other in, the Ravens and the Sharks, and the Sharks completely dominated them in a full 9-inning game, 14-1, and obviously that knocked the Ravens out from getting first place, giving it to the Sharks with an easy game. And now, as you already know, Chicago at Miami, and it's 8 p.m. EST. I guess, yeah. Alright, so looking back on the game versus Philadelphia that clinched the Sharks to get here, we had a complete game for digital. 9 innings pitched. What is an HA? I don't know. 1 error, 10 strikeouts, 0 walks, and hits per at bat 4 and 6. Runs scored 2. And now we got the big bats. The Legends is him, locked in at the plate. 2 co-player of the game versus Philadelphia. He's 3 for 6 hits at bat, 0 home runs, 2 RBIs, 0 runs, 0 strikeouts, 0 walks, and smiley face. Another big bat, this one for the Sharks as well, is Epic Nick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's 3 for 5 per at bat, 0 home runs, 1 RBI, 1 run, 0 strikeouts, 0 walks, and smiley face. Now we got today's starters. We got Durko. He's played 25 games this year. He's 8-3 with a 2.10 ERA. 93. Whoa. Sorry. He has 93 strikeouts and 1 walk given up. And Gio. He has 20 games played. He's 11-1 with a 0.94, a sub-1 ERA, and he has 128 strikeouts and 1 walk. And now we'll get to our sponsors. We have Larry Lobster's House, where the claws leap right into your mouth. Look, I can't say that with a straight face. And then we got Carl's Clam Chowder, the cleanest clam chowder in the Pacific Northwest. As the pitcher strikes out, 10 today? You get yourself a free, a free clam chowder. I'm trying to do this off of memory. I don't have it pulled up. I'm going to pull this up. I gotta run down to the field real quick. Look. Give me 1 more second. I'm delayed. Hold on. I'm gonna have to redo that. Clean chat. Actually get in here. Still can't get behind the plate, dude. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let me do this. Find it. Alright, this broadcast is brought to you by Carl's Clam Chowder, the creamiest clam chowder in the Pacific Northwest. If a pitcher strikes out 12, you get yourself a free chowder. Carl's Clam Chowder, lobster bisque, and the house-made oyster crackers. And then we got Hardware Haven. Customer first in Tacoma, Auburn, and Kent. And that'll do it, and now we're going to get to the game. As the first pitch has already been thrown, I was a little delayed. It's an 0-1 count on Frosty, leadoff hitter. I'll just do the away one since I already started. You can do the home ones. Alright, 0-2 count on Frosty for the Ravens. Oh, wait. There we go. Here comes the third pitch. It is taken outside for ball 1, 1-2 count. World Series Game 1. It's either going to be a sweep, is what I'm presuming, from the Sharks, based off of that tiebreaker game. Or they can maybe put up a fight, and that's fouled off into the stands. So the count stays 1-2. One and 2 count on Frosty. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. It is swung on and missed for strike 3, and now here's Candy. Hitting 347 this season, including playoffs.
And a losing pitcher in the tiebreaker game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was not very good.
Wait, you have bits unlocked now?
Yeah. I hope no one actually spends their bits on this.
Check again. Oh, wait. I gotta buy them for my account. I can't do that right now. I'm not gonna put my card info on this account. Oh, it's a 1-0 count on Candy. Because I can't buy them on my phone. Because...
Yeah, make sure to put in your credit card on stream.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
We can all see you do
for
it.
Sure. 1-0 count. Oh, it is running pretty smooth, actually. Yeah. I guess I'm just tweaking out sometimes. Alright, here comes the second pitch. It is taken for ball 2. 2-0 count on Candy. 7 pitches in the first inning so far. 1 away. Here's the pitch. It is taken for strike 1 in the bottom right corner. A good hook. We'll get in there. Does it get a Morgana's card if people donate?
No, hey, I get a check in the mail.
In the mail.
Yeah.
It's cut on a miss for strike 2, 2-2. Okay, I'm gonna get you a check in the mail for $1.
Yeah. The check probably costs more than the $1.
The whole mailing process probably costs more. 2-2 count. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Screwing the switch.
It is popped up to the pitcher. It will be caught for out number 2. As we bring up the starting pitcher today. Do you say Durgo or?
I say Darko, but he goes by Darlo also.
Alright, Darlo. First pitch is popped up in front of the home plate, and it's caught by the pitcher. So no hits, no errors, and no. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to you.
Yep, thank you once again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And this is Capitalist speaking. So, yep, 1, 2, 3 went the Chicago Ravens in the top of the first. And now Darlo will take the mound for the Ravens. Batting first here is the playing manager of Miami Frog Rays.
I'm a moderator.
Has taken this team. They weren't, by my understanding, expected to be contending for the title here. But he shot them up the standings about in the middle of the season and went all the way up to the top. And, well, they're the number 1 seed and they have the home field advantage. So we'll see first pitch from Darlo here. And it's inside, ball 1. Miami certainly has a very, very good team. I mean, they have Gio, they have Digital, and Frog Rays, of course, very good manager. I have a lot of good bats on the team, but you cannot rule out Chicago. I would have to disagree with you, Riley, that this is going to be a sweep for the Sharks, as that is a easy fly to right field. And first out here in the bottom of the first, eventually. Okay, well, up steps Digital, who we also shouted out on the pregame broadcast. Digital batting a very good 381. Here is the pitch, and it's outside, ball 1.
Does Morgana give us
Darlo
some slides? Oh, good, no.
For the pregame?
Yeah,
usually.
do slides every game.
Yeah, he tries to. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. And even the count at 1 apiece. On deck is Pickles here, who was instrumental in setting the table in their tiebreaker victory against Pittsburgh in Game 2 of the three-way tiebreaker, excuse me. Here's the 1-1. That is hit towards right field, but well out of play. Well, we certainly should be expecting a pitcher's duel here. I think both pitchers are liable to go all the way, and I imagine they have enough in them to pitch around the right bats and pitch to the right bats. That evens the count at 2-2. So, still in cruise control is Darlow. Here comes the left-hander's pitch, and it's hit up the middle, but that is going to be caught on the fly by the center fielder. That is, I actually don't know who that is out there. And it brings up Pickles here. Well, here comes first pitch, Pickles, and he takes it for a called strike on the inside part of the plate. That's hit up the middle, but the second baseman was playing deep, and he still couldn't make the play. So it's going to be the first hit of the game, and it comes off the bat of Pickles here. Darlow must be a bit upset with that one, as it brings up the very talented Gio, who I imagine they will pitch around. I mean, the second baseman was there, and he backed up and he played it well, but...
Oh, Toasty, thanks for the following minutes ago.
Just let slip past. So here's Gio. And the pitch. Popped in the air. Oh, a little more than popped, excuse me. Can of corn out there in center field. And that will end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and one left. And we go to the top of the second and still no score in the first game of the World Series.
Alright, here we are, top of the second now. Ravens trying to get something going. They have no hits so far, obviously, based off of the first inning. Judd Easy up. Excuse me. Jeez. 11 pitches in the second inning for Digital. And here comes... No, that's Gio, sorry. For Gio. 0-1 count as the first pitch was taken for a strike. Based off of my memory that I can't remember things with. And here comes the second pitch. It is taken up for ball one. 0-2 count. 1-1 count. Sorry. Judd Easy hitting 362, including playoffs. And here's the 1-1 pitch from Gio. It is taken outside for 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 pitch from Gio. It is cut on and missed in the top right corner by Judd Easy. Alright, opened something. Oops. Alright, 2-2 count on Judd Easy. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Gio. It will be taken up for 3-2. Full count now for Judd. Here comes the full count pitch. It will be hit high and deep, way back there. That is out of here. Judd Easy takes Gio yard as I am lagging. It's either him or me. I think it was me as he's running.
Certainly him.
I forget. Oh, yeah, it is. And Judd Easy lights this ball game up with the first run of the game, and it comes for the Ravens. Maybe I was wrong about the sweep, as he lags around the bases for a 1-0 lead. He scores from 20 feet off of the plate. He's so good he can just do that. It's crazy.
Well, you know how it is on payoff pitch and IPU. no pitcher ever likes to walk anyone, even if they're a talented bat. Well, Judd reached out for that one. He knew was going to be in the zone, and well, it would be unfair to say he golfed it, but he certainly muscled that one to left center field.
Now here's Commander Frost. Here comes the first pitch. Gio needs to recover if he wants to, carry his team. Not carry his team, if he wants to help his team take game one and not go down in the series. Because that's one of the worst things to do. You always want to win that game one. And here comes the 0-1 pitch to Commander Frost. It is swung on and hit to third base softly. It's thrown to first. It is in time, and then that'll bring up D-Man. I want to say it. I'll say D-Man. He'll bounce around the box, and he'll step in. One away in the inning, one run across so far. 19 pitches for Gio. Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat. And Ju hits that one high and deep, but it's right to Froggraze. Actually, he'll have to step back a few feet, but then he'll get there with ease. And there's Fireboy hitting .319, including playoffs. Two away in the inning. 20 pitches for Gio. Fireboy in. Here comes the first pitch. It is swung on a miss for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Gio. It will be popped up down the line. Can Gio get there in time? Yes, he can with ease. So one run in the inning off of a solo home run. And I'll hand it over to you. No errors. One hit.
Yep, just a simple belter of a blast for Judd at leading off in the top of the second. So we go to the bottom of the second, and the score is 1-0. And Judd has just submitted the chat. 1,000 ping that at bat. Explains his rubber banding around the base paths. Well, here's Okay, You Can Stop Now, Bro. Has had a really good tiebreaker and postseason campaign, to say the least. As Eric Mai substitutes himself into the game. Guess he was a little late, but he probably will get his 2 at-bats. I mean, obviously he's guaranteed at least one. So Darlow ready, now with the lead. And some pitchers, they collapse when they go down in a game. Obviously Gio not going to be one of those pitchers like that. But there's also those pitchers that when they're ahead, oh my goodness, you can never claw back. And Darlow is certainly one of those pitchers in these tiebreaker and postseason games. He's been going 8 innings, 9 innings, and only giving up like 1 or 2 runs. Here's the other one. That is hit out to right field, and that is going to drop for a base hit. And to second base is certainly going to be Okay, You Can Stop Now. Oh my goodness, he has been a bat on fire. So, up steps Epic Nick now, batting .389. Epic Nick with that nice Builders Club hat. I forget which one it is. Outrageous? I think Outrageous is that one. Well, either way, he's got a runner in scoring position, nobody out here, bottom of the second, and the Sharks looking to get back in to a knotted game as Epic Nick swings and misses at strike one. And Darlow takes a second here, thinking of what exactly to throw. And the pitch now. Up the middle towards Eric Mai, who's just substituted himself in the game, who makes a nice catch. Now tagging is going to be Okay, You Can Stop Now, because Eric Mai had a jump. And he is in there safely, so productive out. 1 away. And Jan's coming up, but I mean, no offense, but that might not be the best bat. Well, Miami currently playing with 7. as Frog Rays is the man on deck. As Jan swung and missed at strike one. Infield corners in, third and first. Middle infield still standing back. Deep ground ball, and they might let the run score. Count even at 1-1 now. Outfield straight away. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike two. And now the 1-2 from Darlow is on its way. And waved at a pitch well outside for strike three. And now, there's two away. Down goes Jan. So here is Frog Rays. Popped out to the second baseman in the bottom of the first. Darlow with his first strikeout. He's had some games where he struck out a lot. And the last game he pitched, he only struck out 3 over 8 innings. And he was really pitching to contact the game. He only gave up one run. Here comes the 1-0. Frog Rays is not akin to that one, and the count goes even at 1-1. So 2 outs here in the third. Frog Rays about to make his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. That's hit towards left field. The third baseman's surely going to get there. Makes the catch over his head. And we go now to the top of the third. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. Miami gets a runner to third base, but cannot bring him in.
All right, here we are in the top of the third now. 21 pitches for Darlow through 2 innings. And now here is Mine 10W. He's hitting 304, including playoffs. I don't feel like I really need to keep saying that. Just understand by now. Gio's going to come on the mound for his 3rd inning of work to try and recover from that solo shot from Jet Easy, who was apparently on 1,000 ping that at bat. Alright. Sharks down 1-0. Had a good opportunity to score at least one, and nobody could come through with the runner at third. Tyron just 90 feet away, did not work out. 22 pitches for Gio, similar pitch count. Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat. It's popped on, popped on up to first, and it's 1 away in the inning. And now here is Eric Mai. Eric Mai for his first at-bat of the game as he made that jumping catch in center field to save a hit. One away in the inning. Gio stepping off as he will now still be off. Hopefully he was going back on. But I'll take that.
I must say I'm very surprised that only 7 Miami Sharks showed up, not including Frog Rays, as TTV isn't very late onto the field.
And Eric and I will take the first pitch strike. 1 count, 1 away in the inning. Eric Mai hitting .655, including playoffs. Absurd, but he's a PM, so it doesn't really matter for awards or anything. 0-2 count. It's congratulations to the IPU Season 8 graduates. Big ones to point out in this game are, let's see, Pickles here, Gio, Mushi Kit, Legends is him, and Frog Rays. And for the Ravens, Eric Mai, who's not a PM, I'm just a little stupid, and Darlow. The 2 starting pitchers today are Season 8 graduates, but I mean, clearly would have seen that coming. And since I guess I have time to just say the rest of the graduates, so for the Archers, not really anything big, you would think. But they had 2 graduates, Killer the Beast, Jake, and Baster. And there's 1 for the Blizzards. It's just wrecked. As we're back, 0-2 count. I'll continue the rest later. 1 away. Here comes the pitch to Eric Mai. taken inside for ball one. For the Firebirds, we have Una and Note Peaks. For the Flamingos, we have Love Juno from B-Stars and me. Obviously. After this pitch, 1-2 count is taken aside 2-2. And for the Anaheim Stars, we have Alter Artoria. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It is swung on. Oh my god. Swung on and fouled off. My mouse keeps doing things. For the Stallions, we have A.E. Butler, Cheezars, Nathan, and Logical Proposal. For the Surge, we have Evie. And our last three are for the Tusk after this pitch. 2-2 count is fouled off again. And we have for the Tusk Enola, Bonds, and Master Buck 10. Congratulations to all the graduates. Good season. Hard work pays off. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's taken up. Full count. I mean, it's mine. Full count on Eric Mai. Gio's probably going to throw a strike here, I would assume. Can Eric Mai touch it, though? He will foul off the ball outside. I think that was a ball.
We'll say Eric has clawed himself back into this at-bat, and he certainly deserves something here.
"31 pitches in just the third inning for Gio. Here comes Gio's pitch. It will be. He will check, swing, strike 3. And here's Frosty. 378. Can they get some more runs?
Well, I think I might have just jinxed Eric there. I'd like to apologize.
What did you say?
I said he deserved something here, because he had a really long at-bat there.
He got nothing. Alright, here comes the first pitch to Frosty. It's taken outside. Taken on the outer part of the zone for strike 1. 0-1 count on Frosty. Gio switched avatars.
Yeah, Eric wanted the red hat removed.
It's a 1-1 count as he'll take ball 1 up. I don't know what the red ball could possibly be. The red hat could possibly be. It's not even going to use the red ball marker.
I mean, it is a bright color. I mean,
but why would you use it? Use
no,
it.
not the ball marker, like the hat.
Yeah.
You know, might distract the eye unintentionally, subconsciously. You know, every little bit counts here.
Yeah. And that is cut on miss. 1-2 count on Frosty. Has no action so far in the inning, except that long at bat with Eric Mai that resulted in a K. The 1-2 pitch from Gio is going to be taken inside part of the zone, strike 3. So no hits, no errors, no runs on 3 batters. And I'll hand it over to you.
Yep, another good 1-2-3 inning, courtesy this time of Gio. A reminder that this broadcast brought to you by Carl's Clam Chowder, creamiest clam chowder in the Pacific Northwest. If a pitcher strikes out 12, free chowder. Carl's Clam Chowder, lobster bisque, and house-made oyster crackers. So, we'll see if either Darlo or Gio can do it, and if anyone can do it, they can do it. We've only had clam chowder once, and I probably was the St. Louis Archers who gave everyone clam chowder when they got struck out 12 times. But, looks like we're going to have a substitution here, waiting on a first baseman.
It's moving.
Might be Eric Mai, actually. Nope. Well, Digital standing in here in the box. 0 for 1 today. He flew out to center field in the bottom of the first. It's going to be 2-3-4 in the Miami lineup. Digital, Pickles here, and Geo. So the heart of the order for the Sharks once we finally get a pitch. I'm trying to figure out who they're waiting on. The Ravens have a full bench. A reminder, Miami is playing down men. They technically have 8, but of course Frog Ray is only entitled to 2 at-bats, so he has left the game. They can only play 7 as it stands. I really don't understand how they couldn't get 9 for the World Series. You think you would show up for this one, even if you know.
This is a Wednesday night game.
Even if you didn't think you were going to make the starting 9. Well, either way, we're ready now, as Digital hits the first pitch, foul to the recently instated first baseman over there. And there's now 1 down in the inning.
Oh.
So, a little bit of irony there, if I may say.
If I do scroll the stream here.
Swing and a miss on Pickles here.
I don't have the attention
span. With the lone Miami stream, when Miami hit, it was a clean single, and he hit it with 2 outs in the first. Here comes the 0-1. He was a count of 1 apiece. Darla loves those curves. 1-1. It was high, probably a good mile above the letters, and Pickles took a cut at it. Unrewarded. The 1-2 now. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Pickles here for the second out of the inning. So now here is Geo. Black Cat this time. We're all known for. Surely they had him wear the red hat just to try to distract. I can't see any reason why he would change his avatar out of nowhere. But either way, first offering is inside ball 1. Geo flew up to center field.
Do you think Geo's an absolute choke?
So here comes the 1-0. And it's hit
my
over the head of the third baseman, and that will fall for a base hit, and Geo is aboard with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. And it brings up, okay, you can stop now. I apologize. I said Miami only had 1 hit. They have 2. Okay, you can stop now. Doubled. And was left stranded at third with only 1 out. He got to third with only 1 out on a fly ball to center field he tagged on. And 6 and 7 in the batting order, not bring him home. So here's the first pitch, Darlo. Hey, check swing, and it was in there for a strike anyways. Okay, you can stop now. Oh, as I said earlier, he's been lights out for the Sharks down the stretch. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing again, and that one in the dirt. 1-1. So here comes the 1-1 pitch. It is hit up the middle, and that might get over the head of Eric Mine, center field, and it will. He's up with the ball quickly, so surely he avoids a run here. It's into the cutoff man at short, and it'll be runners at the corners. A long single for OK Can Stop now, who has certainly been a pain in the side of Darlo. So 2 away and 2 on now. Epic Nick at the plate flew up to Eric Mine, center field, who had to make a leaping catch to prevent the base hit and what probably would have been a run. It's still 1-0 Chicago on the back of a Judd solo home run to left center field in the second inning. Here's the 0-1. Outside, ball 1. Gio, who stands at third. Okay, you can stop now at first. Darlo, not playing any games, comes to the plate here. That is foul to third base, and that is going to end another prime scoring opportunity on a bad swing. No runs on 2 hits, no errors and 2 left, and Darlo works in and out of trouble, and we go to the top of the 4th, and it's still 1-0 in favor of Chicago.
As you said, the Sharks cannot get anything going today. You would think, as being the hottest team and the best team in the league by far, like recently based off of their games, just it's just immaculate. They haven't lost a single playoff game yet, I don't think. And now here's Cammy Cow. Gio back on for his 4th inning of work. As he'll get a strike in there, Cammy will take strike 1, 0-1 count. Sorry, I'm exhausted. 0-1 count on Cammy. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Gio. The pitch is taken for strike 2, aggressive. 0-2 count on Cammy. Here comes the pitch. It's cut on and miss for strike 3. Here's Darla, the starting pitcher. Had an amazing season. Really. 0 for 1 today. And here comes the first pitch. It's popped up. No catcher, so it will get down. Masahati, remember that one. Here's a 1 count on Darla. 1 away in the inning. 1-0. There's a refresher off the Jed Easy home run that we saw in the 2nd inning. If I'm not mistaken. Do you have any plans for the summer, like vacations or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Europe for the first half of July, and then I'm gonna be in the East Coast for the second half.
Hey,
Going
come
to
see
Europe
me.
with my- Maybe.
No.
I'll be in Boston and New York and Washington.
Oh, shoot. My dad lives there. Not in Washington. So I'm not going to tell you the exact thing, but he doesn't live in Washington.
Don't worry, I'll pull the IP.
Oh, shit. How are you going to get my dad's IP? You know nothing about him.
You didn't know that?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm going to his apartment. I'm flying into DC on the first week of summer. Then we're gonna drive to Baltimore to go watch a Blue Jays game for my brother's Christmas gift. And then I'm gonna drive to Louisiana with him from there. As here comes the 0-1 pitch. It is taken for strike 2. He hasn't thrown the ball yet this inning. Let's step off again. Holy mackerel. And then I'll go back to Louisiana, like, I think, a little bit, like, maybe a couple weeks later, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a fun summer.
Yeah. Next summer, hopefully we'll have an internship.
Not this upcoming summer, but next year's summer. Oh, and that's hit to the third baseman will get there, and they're not going to win. Yeah, I'll be going to Germany next summer. Like, not this summer. Obviously, next summer. For a school field trip thing, but, like, it's not free. It's a lot of, you have to pay for, like, your plane ticket and stuff. Like, you have to pay the school for, like, the plane ticket. Okay, I'm not even going to say how much it costs.
That's actually pretty interesting. I'm gonna imagine it. There's a couple thousand because a ticket to Europe itself is
5,000.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, it's actually it depends how long you're staying there. I guess.
We're not rich. It's just my dad has money because he's in the military. He's a decently high rank. He was the commander of his ship at his last base in Washington State. And he got promoted to the point where he can be the commander of an entire naval base if he wanted to, but he's retiring after his work at the Pentagon.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
yeah,
why
I guess that doesn't make sense why he's in Washington.
That's why he's already bought a house in Louisiana. As here comes the pitch, taken for strike 2, 1-2 on Jed Easy, who just a flashback, he crushed the solo home run out of here in the 2nd inning. And it's remained a 1-0 game since. Pretty slow game so far. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It is taken inside for 2-2. Obviously, Gio gonna throw some balls to this guy. after the freaking home run. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. It will be fouled off. Count will remain 2-2 as Gio approaching the 50 pitch mark in the 4th inning. He's definitely not going the full game, I would assume. If he keeps on this pace. 2-2 pitch is swung on a miss. Judd Easy goes down swinging. 1-2-3 inning for Gio. No hits, no walks, no runs. I'll hand it over to you. No errors. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a snack.
All right. Bottom of the 4th and still 1-0. Jan's coming to the plate, batting below 090 now. Yeah, or was it 0? I don't even remember what the batting average was, but well, if you got no one to play for your team, you're gonna put in the bench players in the World Series. It's 0-1 on Jans, who waved at some pretty poor pitches. Could have bunted and tried to get the runner in, but struck out. It's quickly 0-2 on the 7-man. Coming up in the first position is going to be TTV batting for Frog Rays as Jan swings and misses for strike 3 to open up the bottom of the 4th. So up comes that man, TTV. Respectable 300 in his campaign. Not much run production, but you always need those contact hitters. That's hit out to right field and caught on the fly. And there is now 2 down in the inning. So quickly, we go to Digital, who is 0 for 2 today. He popped to first in the 3rd and flew out to center field in the 1st. Darlow is certainly bearing down and wants a quick 1-2-3 here. Here's the pitch. In there for strike.
I got me an apple. I'm healthy now.
An apple a day keeps the PC check away, as they say in the IPO.
Like, I can't eat a green apple without hurting your teeth.
Oh yeah, they're pretty rough. As Digital takes another strike, 0-2. Darlow looking for a very quick, probably 7-pitch inning, maybe 8. I didn't really count.
It's like the acids in it hurt my teeth, not like the biting part.
That's pretty interesting, as it's outside 1-2.
I'm gonna let you commentate till I eat my apple.
Okay, that's fine. Comes the 1-2 pitch. That is in the air. That may get down. The second baseman lays down and makes a good catch to end the bottom of the 4th inning. I was waiting. I was holding my breath. I didn't know if he was going to get there, but
he did not get there.
That earlier mistake by Pickles when Pickles here was batting and made the catch. So 1-2-3 went Miami in that inning, and now we turn it over to the top of the 5th, and Commander Frost, the second baseman, swings and fouls the first pitch, and we are underway in the top of the 5th. Broadcast brought to you by Hardware Haven. Customer first in Tacoma, Auburn, and Kent. Here comes the 0-1 now. And the pitch. Outside, ball 1, and he just predicted Gio's pitch. He said, I would go bait, so I'm taking, and he statued. So it's 1-1. He says now a fastball. Let's see. Is he calling the pitches for Gio? Whoa. It wasn't a fast one, but he hit it out to left center field, and he is rewarded with a base hit that may get past the left fielder. Commander Frost on his high horse, heading to second. I don't know how the left fielder didn't get the ball, and it's going to be a stand-up double, and that may be another chance for Chicago to extend the lead now to 2-0. So Commander Frost, well, he was in Gio's head that time. And here is D-Man, who hit the big 3-run home run against Pittsburgh. That gave them the first, or against Pittsburgh, that won them game 1 of the semifinals. We were unable to cover the second game due to the rescheduling. Sorry we weren't there.
Huge.
And we missed 2 games of the playoff division as well. But we're here for the World Series as D-Man lays out and gets an easy single. Commander Frost was thinking about trying to score on that, but he'll play it safe, no outs, and Fireboard coming up. So D-Man Jew does his job, gets the chain rolling. Fireboy looking for his first hit today. He popped to pitcher. There is no catcher. Third baseman is in. Miami playing with 3 infielders and 3 outfielders. No catcher. Commander Frost is going, and he squared a bunt, and it's hit up the middle. That may be a double play. He's tagged out. Second to first in time. It's going to be... Oh my god, how do I score that? That is a double play. That is a ground into a double play.
Productive double play.
Or unassisted to third. So to complete that double play. A run does score, but I don't think that counts as an RBI. Commander Frost is across with the second Chicago run. So 2 outs, and the base is now empty.
Edge.
Minton coming up. Here is the pitch. And the 0-1. Outside, ball.
Ow, 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 ow.
1-2. On Minton, sorry. Here's the 1-2. And it's on the corner for called. Third strike. So the runner, Commander Frost, scored on a grounded to double play bunt. Minton strikes out, looking to end the inning. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and none left. And we turn it over to the bottom of the 5th, and it is now a 2-0 ball game in favor of the Ravens. So the Sharks, the 1 seed, so it is a minor upset as it stands. But once again, Eric Maya has a good team, and so does Frogways. We'll say it's a bit disappointing. Miami can't play with a full 9. Here is Pickles here. He is 1 for 2 today. He singled and he struck out swinging.
I'll do the Ravens next thing.
Okay. Darlo is waiting for someone to take the field. I think it's his catcher, Minton. Okay. There we go. Pickles here. Singled over the head of the second baseman in the first. For the first. The first Miami hit of the game. Swings and misses that one. Strike one. The other game and the air today is in Main League. It is the Championship Series, the Detroit Turbos, and the San Francisco Jailbirds. I hope Leonidas is pitching. Here comes the 0-1, outside, ball 1. Wish he could have done this for the Sonics. And it absolutely lights out in this postseason. And the 1-1. Fouled. Out of play. And the count now 0-2. 1-2, excuse me. Pickles here, Gio, and okay, you can stop now. They account for all of Miami's 4 hits. 3, 4, 5 in the order. Outside on the curve. It wasn't really a competitive pitch. And the count is now 2-2. So Darlo comes set quickly, and here is the pitch is flared out to right field, and that is going to fall in front of D-Man for a base hit. And up steps Gio. So Gio singled and was left stranded at third, his last time up. Runner aboard. In the form of Pickles here. It's Gio. It's quickly behind 0-1. Bottom of the 5th, 2-0 Chicago. Miami have not really strung anything together with a good chance to score. Here comes the 0-1, outside, ball 1. In the second, they did get a run in the third with 1 out, but then the next batter that was up was batting 0-7-1 at the beginning of the game. And then Frogways flew at the center. That is hit down the third base line, but the third baseman makes a good play on it. And there's 1 down. So Gio probably a bit unlucky there. And up steps Epic Nick, 0 for 2 today. I guess okay, you can stop now. Got moved from the game. Epic Nick flew out to center field and popped to third. Swings and misses that one, strike one. On deck is OK Can Stop Now, so they got switched in the order. Keep that in mind. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss again, strike two.
I'll be back here. I'm going to throw this apple away. I'm working.
And count that 1 and 2. Two and two now. As the deuce is now wild here. Runner on and one away. Miami with the tying run at the plate as it stands. Here is the 2-2 pitch. It is hit in the air to center field. That is down in front of Eric Mai for a base hit, and it's going to be runners at first and second. Eric Mai played it well, made it look like he was going to catch it, but he was nowhere near that one. So it's going to be the first hit of the day for Epic Nick, and OK Can Stop Now, yet to get out today. 2 for 2 with a double and a single. Here's the pitch. Taken outside, ball 1. Darlo, this is his toughest inning as it stands. He has a 1-2-3 inning, an inning with a 2-out single, stranded that runner at third with 1 out on a weak batter, and he did give up 2 singles with 2 outs. That is hit over the head of Commander Frost at second base. Oh, he makes a good play. Oh, well, he is making up for that first hit he gave up to Pickles here, and there is now 2 away. So up is Jans, and Darlo can't rest easy here. Jans, of course, swings just the same as the other players on the Sharks. That is to say, if you give him a meatball, he'll probably serve it up the middle. It's fouled, well out of play. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Blew it by. For some reason, the third baseman in. If they bloop it, I will kind of laugh. Here comes the 0-2. Hit. That was a bloop. It's going to be a good play by Darlo. He's going to run himself to third. That is the smart one there. Unassisted ground out by the pitcher to end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. And we go to the top of the 6th, and the score is still 2-0 in favor of Chicago.
All right. Top of the 6th now. Eric Mai. He's 0 for 1 today. To bat. 57 pitches for Gio.
I don't think Eric Mai gets to bat here.
Is he a PM?
Yeah, he's the PM.
Then why does it say he graduated IPU this year?
I don't know. I think he's a stand-in because the actual PM didn't do anything. Because I was looking at the chat and apparently some other guy is the PM, but I've never seen him at any single game. And he was a manager of the All-Star team also, don't forget.
Here is Eric Mai lookalike standing in Goku Boy.
So basically the same person.
Except 170.6. Yeah.
Yeah. They'll never know.
No, shush. It's Eric Mai on alt. It's just Eric Mai alt. Here comes the pitch from Gio. It is hit well. Is it going to get down? It's a nice diving catch from the Invincible. Yeah. I don't know his name. I don't know names like that. That's like that's that Pickles
that
here
is
guy.
Pickles here. Yeah.
Pickles here. Oh yeah. I knew that. Here's Frosty. 20205. He's over 2 today. One away in the end. It's hit well. He blasted that one to the second baseman. Did they get an easy play? Well, that was a pretty tough play, actually. Cammy Cal. Two away. Here comes the 60th pitch of Gio's night. It's hit to second again. Second baseman getting some work in. It's just like warm-ups.
Yeah, well,
So
quick
no
end.
hits. No hits. Whoa, sorry. No runs on no hits on no errors. Now I'll hand it over to you from the bottom of the sixth.
Yep, TTV coming to the plate now. 0 for 1 today. Pinch hit for his playing manager, Frog Rays, in the fourth and flew out to left field. So we're here in the bottom of the sixth, just a half inning before the stretch. 0-1 as TTV swings and misses. It's Darlow still on the mound. He just worked around his toughest inning. Runners at first and third, with only one away. Here's the 0-1. On the corner for a strike. That was a good pitch. We briefly pause for station identification on this network. This is SCSN on SBC, the Seattle Electronic Sports Network on the Seattle Broadcasting Company. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes TTV. Looks like it's going to be Digital coming to bat now. I'm waiting to see when... Yep, there's King Boss on the deck circle. The 8th Miami Shark player. Just recently entered into the game. So Digital, 0 for 3 today, looking for his first hit for the Sharks. He popped to second in the fourth, popped to first in the third, and flew out to center field in the first. Quickly behind 0-1. It's a tale of two lefties, Darlow and Gio, and both have been brilliant, but Gio just one mistake pitch that Judd sent over the left center field wall into the bullpen, as Digital fouls that one out of play, 0-2. And he did give up a little bit of contact in the top of the fifth. The double ended up scoring on a intended sacrifice bunt. That was a double play. Well, it's 1-2 now on Digital. Let's see. We might be able to get this game finished before the 30 at this rate. Here's the 1-2. Check swing, but they went around, and now there's 2 outs in the inning. So up steps King Boss for the first time today. He is not pinch hitting for anyone, so I will write him in 8th and drag the arrow up to the middle. King Boss, just like Jan Jam, just got to get a fresh body out there, as that was the first pitch he sees out of play, about 5 rows deep.
I don't want to go swim already.
Here is the 0-1.
You're so lucky you're already on summer, dude.
Outside 1-1. Excuse me?
You're so lucky you're already on summer.
I'm lucky that what?
You're lucky you're already on summer.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm very happy. And we don't start very early, about middle of August. As it's 1-2.
Wait, I get out on May 27th and I go back to school at like August 11th.
Oh, well, I guess college will be enjoyable for you. Yes. We go to the 7th inning stretch. It was a strikeout of the side by Darlow. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. He takes his strikeout total to 6. We briefly pause. Oh, sorry, we already did that. 7th inning stretch time here at the stadium. This broadcast brought to you by Carl's Clam Chowder, creamiest clam chowder in the Pacific Northwest. If a pitcher strikes out 12, you get free clam chowder. Carl's Clam Chowder, lobster bisque, and house-made oyster crackers. And Fort Riley is set to call the top of the 7th. It's a 2-0 game. It's a pitcher's duel. And let's see what the final 3 frames have in store. Riley.
What? Oh, yeah. Here's Darlow up to bat, 0 for 2 today. Is Gio going to get taken off? It looks like he'll stay on the mound.
I don't know if they have anyone else on the team that can pitch.
Digital on this standpoint.
Oh, yeah, but you got to save him for game 2.
Can he even pitch game 2? I think it's you have to wait 2 games and then you can play. Here comes the first pitch of the 8th. It's statued for ball 1, statue ball 1. 1-0 count on Darlow. 61 pitches for Gia. in the top of the 7th. Still a 2-0 game. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. It's taken for ball 2, 2-0.
I think he needs to be a little more aggressive to get his offense back out.
Yes. Don't forget Larry's Lobster House, where the claws leap right into your mouth. Don't forget to get your Larry's Lobster House. It's good lobster. Been there. I'm never saying that again. I'm going to hurt myself. As that's a hit through the infield gap where it would have normally been the shortstop. But as you've mentioned multiple times, they don't have people showing for whatever reason. And here's a man who hit that solo shot that broke the tie in the 2nd inning.
And by the way, they're back down to 7 players. They had 8 for 1/2 inning.
Apparently the Sharks had a strong feeling they were going to win to the point where some people just didn't want to show.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, runner at first. Judd. Yeah, that's a ball. 1-0 count. I like just like challenging the pitches in my head. Insane. I like this angle. 1-0 count on Judd. Here comes a 1-0 count. It's taken ball 2. 2-0. Not aggressive at all on the mound. For a good reason. The Sharks are going to need to work some of their playoff magic to win this game. Did Gio miss a single game?
I would highly doubt it.
Yeah,
I imagine if he missed a game, it was probably the Anaheim game where they got mercied 11-1.
He's a chud completely. Do you think he's and that is hit well. That's going to be off the wall. He'll bat flip one that was clearly going to go off the wall, as that will move the runner to third. They'll have runners at the corners with nobody out. For Commander Frost, the man who was calling the pitches last at bat, and hit a double.
Hey, that was a pretty good bat flip for a long single, if you ask me.
I mean, I just bat flip whenever I get the chance. Whenever it pops up, I spam it.
You can bat flip a sacrifice bunt.
I mean, I would if I could. As that's hit well, Frost will fly out, and if he had stayed on first, maybe he would have been able to tag up. I don't know that. Yeah, here's D-Man Jew. I think 286. He hit a home run in game 1 of the semis, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. And that was the margin of victory. Big 3-run shot.
Yep. Blasted it over the leaves in center field in Chicago. I think. Was it Chicago or Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh. In the semifinal.
Yeah. That's it. 1 for 2 today, D-Man. Big scoring opportunity here. Just to solidify the game, practically. And just solidify the lead. Here comes the first pitch. It is taken for strike 1 inside edge. Gotta love it. 0-1 count. Here comes Gio with his second pitch for his 70th of the game. He'll swing at a ball for strike 2. That's the count. 70 pitches now for Gio. He made this a okay start after struggling a little bit. Here's the 0-2 pitch to D-Man. It's swung on a miss for strike 3. There's Fireboy. RBI double play bunt out last time up. That's a lot of words for an RBI. That's the play you didn't know how to score, huh?
Yeah, I knew it was a double play. In MLB, it's not a RBI, but I guess because it's HCBB, they just give it to him.
Have you ever not done your scorecard?
For like a game that I've been
Yeah.
waiting for.
Yeah.
I mean, no, but there's been times where I had to do it in a notebook, and there was a time where I had to do it on like a series of like 4 index cards.
Do you like take a picture of it and like send it somewhere? Or just
if
just
someone
honestly-
wants it, or if like they forget to post the line scores, that's when I usually send it.
Is it just like for fun mainly though?
Yeah.
My mouse just fell.
It was more for mainly those writing articles, but because I sent one for the tiebreaker game, and they didn't post it in Hot Stove, so I just haven't wrote another one.
Oh, I just turned on follow ball.
Use it
Let's
to
not do that.
record.
Sorry, my bad. Runners at the corners two-way. Fireball. Go for two. Another Eric might look alike. They got a whole family on the field. 1-2 count. Are they going to lose their opportunity? Here comes the pitch. It's hit. Foul. The 1-2 pitch to Fireboy is hit well. That's going to get down. That's going to score at least one. And we are now a 3-0 ball game after the RBI single by Fireboy. They compromise on the runners at the corner situation. Now they have a runner at first and a runner at second. Another good situation for Mine Tim W. 3-0 ball game. The Sharks are getting BTA today. And here goes the first pitch. Taken up for ball uno. Customer first in Tacoma, Auburn, and Kent for Hardware Haven. One of the three sponsors that we have today. EOC room 307 for my school. Let's right to my EOC. 2-0 count. I'm just reading stuff that's in my notes, you know. I have one of my predictions. I have my Super Bowl prediction in my notes. 2-0 count.
For this season?
Yeah, the Super Bowl prediction. The score of the Super Bowl that I thought it was going to be.
Oh.
Last year. I said.
For last year, yeah.
Yeah, it was me and my dad. One of us I think I predicted the Patriots are going to win 31-14. My dad predicted 42-28. 42-28 or something.
They should have made the Seahawks punter the MVP. I swear to God.
The Seahawks kicker. Yeah, kicker. Wait, was it that punter?
No, I think the kicker would have been right.
They gave it to the running back who did
Allen,
nothing.
Yeah, Ryan Allen should have been the MVP in Super Bowl 52. The Patriots and the Rams like 10-3.
It would have been so funny, dude, if the kicker won. The kicker should have won. They just don't want. They don't want his
won MVP before, so they might as well.
Right. I bet you even if he scored every single point of that game and it was like 31-0 or something.
Yeah, they'd probably just give it to a defender at that point.
They would probably give it to freaking. No, imagine the defender did nothing. Like if the guy was just throwing it to the ground every time. They would just give it to. They would give it to the kick holder. At that point.
The backup quarterback. Oh, they don't do that anymore. Actually.
Do they not?
No, the punter is the backup, is the holder now.
Alright, I'm handing it over to you. I don't even know the recap.
1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 2 strikeouts for Gio, but he's been slipping. It's 4-5-6 for the Sharks now. It's going to be Pickles here, Gio, and Epic Nate. Sorry, because the lineup flipped a little bit. Quickly 0-2 as I was staring down at my scorecard. And here's the pitch from Darlow, who has been pitching a brilliant game. And he's in real fine form to take it all the way. So he steps off and didn't like the pitch. Fiddles with the rosin back, puts a little spit on the ball. Hopefully no one saw that. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the southpaw delivers. And it's hit well to left center field, and that will get down for a base hit, and it bounces to the warning track. Rounding first and heading second is Pickles here. It's a good throw from center field, and he is going to try, and he is safe. The throw was just a little less powerful. And now there is a runner at second base. And Pickles here is aboard with that leadoff double. As I forgot to change the base runners. Bottom of the second. Bottom of the seventh, excuse me, and Gio coming to bat. He's 1 for 3 today. He singled and was left stranded at third in the first, and he lined out weakly to third last time up in the fifth. Here's the pitch on the outside half for a strike as I press ball. This is another good chance for Miami to score. They just haven't broken through. They had runners at first and third with 1 out. They had a runner at third with 1 out, and they have nothing to show for it. Here's the 0-1. Inside, ball 1. So, we certainly haven't been denied a brilliant pitcher's duel. Darlow, of course, been in fine form. Gio, not as much, but he's been pitching good in some of the situations, I will say. As that is fouled out of play, and the count now 1-2. Last time I critiqued his, actually 2 times in a row I critiqued his bats, his first 2 at-bats. He responded with homers. I will say he's had some better at-bats today, so we'll see if he hit homers anyways. Outside, ball 2. Tying run on deck as it stands in the form of Epic Nick. I said Epic Nate. Here's a 2-2.
Oh my
Swing
God.
and a miss, strike 3, and a big strikeout by Darlow of the very talented Gio. And up steps that man, Epic Nick. So 1 down, and a runner still in second at second base, excuse me. Epic Nick 1 for 3 today. He singled last time up in the 5th. Was stranded at first. Flew out to third and flew out to center field. Darlow steps off again. Oh my goodness, please hurry up. We got to get through 2.5 innings in 20 minutes. In 10 minutes. Yeah. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So let's hopefully get some more 1-pitch outs. And less strikeouts, as they are pretty slow. Darlow now at 7, looking for 8. As that is bounded towards first base, and one of Eric Mai's clones is gonna take it himself for the first out. So second out, excuse me. So here's okay, you can stop now. He got out for the first time in the 5th when he flew out to second base. It was a very, very, very good fielding play by Commander Frost. And okay, you can stop now will be intentionally passed. That is probably the smart move. He has been the best bat for Miami. Runners at the corners now, and 2 away still. It's going to be Jan Jans, who is 0 for 3 today. Strike 1.
I'm sorry you didn't get a bed.
It hit a weak popper towards third base and was thrown out. And Darlow took it third to first. Check down that wastes everyone's time. Count 1-1. Jan. If Jan somehow homers, I think I'll go apoplectic. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2. 1 strike away from getting out of the jam. Runners at first is okay, you can stop now. Runner at third, Pickles here. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Darlow. It is taken inside, ball 2. So, clawing back in here, Jan has to be completely locked in here. Here's the pitch. Inside again, ball 3. And now the count is full. The runner at first will be in motion. The payoff pitch. The runner did not go in motion. Fouled, first base side, out of play. We'll do it again at a full count. 1 strike away from the top of the 8th inning. Darlow looking to shut the door here. Here's the pitch. It is taken for a called third strike, and down goes Jan to end the inning. Well, it was almost 0-0.
What inning is it?
As Jan is called out on strikes for the final out in the inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left, courtesy of a double and intentional walk. Another 2 strikeouts for Darlow, and we go to the top of the 8th, and the score is still 3-0 Chicago.
You can try to stream it. It might not be good, but you can still try. You can just talk and commentate it like a radio. Feels like you fell asleep listening to the radio.
Yeah.
Do you have a
will
radio?
say, I actually do have a radio, but I don't use it. Like a handheld radio.
Can I have it?
You want to come get it. Calling Jan a 0 is disingenuous. John Raven's superfan.
0.
I mean...
Oh, and count on Goku, boy.
I mean, what do you want me to say?
Eric Michael. I get it. And that's hit. Yeah, it's hit. And he's gonna beat it out in the first. I was not locked in. I was laying down on my chair like a freaking chub. Goku is in the chat at 9:18. Frosty up the bat with Goku being the runner at first, nobody out. I think if the Ravens score something here, I think it's probably just going to secure the game. And I'm going to go ahead and, after this inning, I'm going to have to end stream. I apologize.
I'll just resume it like right away after you end.
Yeah. So you don't gotta worry about him. You will refer to Jan as the GOAT and nothing less. Jan sucks. Suck my meat.
Damn!
Oh, yeah, that was cold. And it was swing and a miss. Strike 3. 0-1 count. So what? Yeah, I'm getting I'm getting everything messed up. I'm so tired, dude. 1 out, not an 0-1 count. Runner at first. I can't be that tired. Here comes.
The stream is not too terrible.
Cammy. That's a message for strike 1. Yo, I'm exhausted, dude. Are you ready to continue it instantly after I did it?
Yeah.
Start. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.